I want to see if I can do an Ironman.
Can you go a bit deeper in what are some of your secret recipes in the beyond training space, whether it's recovery or in the whole realm of beyond training?
Well, I think no matter what your journey is in sports and triathlon, one of the first things I think is very important to keep it all in a good balance is to really ask yourself, why am I doing this? You know, what is it that I'm trying to gain from it? You know, what's your purpose? Why does this have meaning? Why will I get up early, excited to train? You know, what is it that excites me about the sport? And if and I had to ask myself this a lot. And each year that I raced, I had to sort of redefine, why am I going to put in thousands of hours of training and maybe, you know, there's no guarantee that I'll have the race that I want, you know? So why does this have purpose and meaning for me in here? And so that's one of the big things, you know? And the answer doesn't have to be complicated. It could just be like, I just think it sounds fun, you know. I want to see if I can do an Ironman. I mean, that's how I started. 1982, I saw the Ironman on TV, and I thought, these people are nuts. There's no way a human body can do that, right? You know, to do that distance. But then, obviously, on the TV program, I saw these ordinary people crossing that amazing finish line in Hawaii. And about 2 weeks later, I thought, I just want to go there and try. And it sounded magic to just try for something that difficult. Like, you know, I mean, Art, you're doing 4 Ironmans in 8 days. That's kind of a big deal, right? You know, but somehow that gave you that idea, like, hey, this is something that if I can do it, I'll remember it for the rest of my life. Yeah. And so, you know, that's the first thing. And then secondly, one of the big sort of secrets is that you just have to give your body time to develop deep core fitness changes. You know, you can go really hard for a month and get super fit really quick, but then if you keep going like that, you're going to fall off the cliff. Yeah. You know, you get injured, burned out, sick, you're tired, you lose your motivation, you know. And so if you just allow yourself more time to develop, to get to that dream of whatever it is that you're trying to get out of the sport, then your body can go through those deep core fitness changes that can only happen a little bit each day. You know, like from yesterday to today, I can't tell the difference of whether I'm in better shape or not, you know, but if I look back 6 months ago when I started training at the beginning of the year, let's say, and I see where I'm at now, it's like, oh yeah, I am in better shape now. And I've been doing it in a way that each day there's a little bit of a challenge, but at the same time, I know that tomorrow I can get up and I can keep going and do it again and again and again and again. And so you know, you were saying, Art, that athletes want stuff to happen quickly. A human body doesn't change quickly. You know, think about how you grow up. You know, you don't go from this little baby to full-grown human in 3 months. You know, it takes you 20 years or whatever. And so it's a similar thing with fitness gains. And so if people can just sort of slow the process down, enjoy the day-to-day, then it becomes a real rich journey, because ultimately then you see that each day you're perfecting yourself just a little bit. You're working on something new each day. Maybe the way you move, the way you breathe, your rhythm, you get a little bit faster. And then over time, you know, like I say, little by little adds up to a lot. And that's the key. And then for me, one of the biggest things was that I was really good with getting sleep. You know, if you don't get enough sleep, you don't recover. And if you don't recover, you're not going to get stronger, faster, more fit, gain more endurance. You're going to get tired. And so, you know, I really was pretty good with getting a lot of sleep, a lot of days. Because I was a professional, I didn't have to work. I could also take naps in the middle of the day. And it was just a great sort of rhythm that I was in. And a lot of the guys, you know, they would get home from their training and they would obsess about it and think about it and talk about their splits and the workout. And they, you know, when I came home from my workouts, I was done with them. I didn't think about them much that day, and I didn't worry about what was coming up tomorrow. You know, I just let myself relax. And that is such a simple principle to apply to your recovery.